Hey everyone, AC here with another Friday live recording. The plan was to do Virgil from Devil May Cry 3. It's going to load up Paint 3D. So here is Virgil. I'm going to turn the canvas black. So Virgil has this white outline, and whenever you use Magic Select to pull a certain object or person from an image, it leaves this white outline, and it's fine if the background that you have is white or a lighter color, but anything dark and it stands out like this. So just before today's recording, I was playing around with how to get rid of this white outline. I think the only way to do it is to use the eraser. So doing this all around Virgil. So that would take at least an hour to do it well. So I think I'm gonna try to research other methods to remove white outlines. It's gonna take too much time. I'm gonna be going back to this guy, ARC Sentinel. That's just the name I've given my superhero. So around the top of the cowl in the other picture, which I have now deleted, it was kind of blurry. So when I established his antennae, this around it was kind of fuzzy. So I ran it through this AI filter. I can't remember which site. I just Googled how to upscale or make an image HD. So it made the area look pretty nice. It's not blurry anymore. But this AI upscale filter took some creative liberties with my superhero. Now his eyes are kind of pretty, which I don't want them to be pretty. So I'm gonna have to fix his eyes. His lips are borderline okay. So here is the image before I did any editing. So this is what I had Leonardo.AI generate. You can see his eyes are a bit darker, a little fuzzy, but there's no eyelashes that are accentuated. No beauty filter engaged. Look for the picture with hair. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. Oh, there we go. It was just laggy. So I'm gonna resize the image to match the other one. So I believe the image size was double, so it's gonna be 2048 by 2048. Okay. So now it matches the size of the other one. I'm just gonna hit save. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab his eyes from here. Magic select. Really, I just need that. I can work with that, I think. And the other eye. Okay. So I got both his eyes. Now that I'm looking at his lips, they actually seem a little bit more feminine, like there's lipstick on it. I don't know. I guess I'll grab his lips. Maybe I'll do something with that too. Okay. Got his lips. So I can just click and drag the other picture, ARC Sentinel. It's all about just lining up the eyes. So what I can do is I could turn it into a sticker, and I could change the opacity so it's easier to line up. I'm gonna have to erase parts of this. Just to make everything fit. Oop, I hit the canvas. Okay, no problem. Copy what I've erased from the 3D image. And I hit Control Z. I could delete that. Right. It's like it never happened. I'm gonna erase more of the 3D image. There we go. Oh, Control Z. Control Z. Okay, it's gonna leave that for now. Okay, I'll try up here. Nope. Control Z. There we go. Yeah. I don't know about his right eye. But I'll leave it for now. Let's try the other side. Damn it. Okay, copy what I've done. Hit Control Z. Can delete that. And here we go. Continuing. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Nope. Nope. Control Z. There we go. I think I took the right amount off. So there's this tiny little bit underneath the 3D image. We could cover that up with a brush. So I'm going to use the eyedropper, select a color that's near there. Let's fill that in. What the heck? Okay, there we go. I'm not too sure what happened there. Okay, that's weird. And little parts around the 3D image, I could touch it up with the pixel pen. If I was to use the eraser on certain edges, it would be blocky. So I gotta blend it in with the pen instead, or brush. I think the front part's okay. Up here, maybe. There we go. Just putting some paint on top. Okay, down here. Eyedropper right there. Okay, right there. It's a touch. Okay, that doesn't look half bad. But addressing his right eye is just, I think it's way too pixelated, so I'll try to add some color back to it. At least I'll try. Did that work? Not really. Okay. That's okay. Control Z, Control Z. Just trial and error. Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. So I'll leave it for now. Now his lips. Oh, before I do his lips, so I can change this to stickers to paste it onto the canvas, but I could also leave it floating. The reason why I don't want to change it to a sticker, changing it to a sticker changes the dimensions. It makes it smaller and it takes it out of alignment. So right now it's hovering over the perfect spot. If there was a way to make it a sticker and it stay exactly where it is, I'd do that, but I'm gonna leave it. Now we're just gonna compare lips. Oh yeah, that doesn't look good at all. Yeah, okay. So his original lips actually kind of looks like he's wearing lipstick there. Yeah, I don't need his original lips. I could delete that. So I want to make this a little bit less glossy. It is better than the original, but let's see if we can make it look more manly. Let's see. I'll use an eyedropper right there. Okay. So just adding some of his skin tone onto the lips. Doesn't look very good, but that's okay. I'm using way too much skin tone on his lips. So now that I've done that, I'm going to copy the area. Control Z. Oh, sorry. Control C. Now Control Z to back up. Now I'm going to paste what I did. Turn that into a sticker. I'll back up a bit. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so it's not red or pink lipstick anymore. Now they're, I don't know, the normal shade of a man's lips, I suppose. Moving on. It's going to make some slight alterations to his uniform. Just removing these things right here. So I'll try Magic Select. And just fill in the space where they were. It's not very noticeable. I could probably leave it as is. But I just want to clean it up just a little bit. The simple brush over here. And sometimes what I like to do is use Magic Select again. Not there. Not there, Magic Select. Right here. Did that do anything? I don't know. Okay, copy what I've done. Take Control Z. Paste. Combine the areas. Yeah, it doesn't look too doesn't look that bad. Some detail was lost due to Magic Select, so I'm going to try to bring it back. So grab ARC Sentinel again. Now I'm gonna try to select just that little area, not this blue and white thing. The more blue area. See if I can. Hit Control Z, paste, and magic select. Yeah. Okay, I'll just keep it like that. Delete. Okay, there's a little bit of the remnants of the other item. We could get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Now I just gotta line it up. It's gonna erase part of it to make it all uniform. Better. Better, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I would say that's not as noticeable ish. Okay. Okay. Now I want to increase the size of the thunderbolt, lightning bolt, thunderbolt, emblem, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that's gonna be blurry. So what I can do is copy the pattern, magic select. I'm focusing on the white part in the thunder slash lightning bolt. There we go. Yeah, whatever. There. Couldn't find it for a second. I'm gonna flip it. Just trying to make it match. Okay, that's good. I'll leave that. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, it's gonna zoom out. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, I'm just gonna remove this thing. Okay, yeah, that looks really good. Okay. I don't have my dual monitor set up, so I'm going to be zooming out and zooming in a lot. I do have multiple monitors. I just gotta learn how to set them up. Maybe for next week. Okay, yeah, that's looking pretty good. So I extended his lightning bolt slash thunderbolt. I removed whatever that design was, so it's more uniform now. What other changes can I do? Okay, so as I said before with the 3D image, it's still floating. So you can see, yeah, it's there. So what I can do, I'm pretty happy with the image right now, so I'm going to save a copy. Let's call it 003. Okay, so I'm going to open that file. Don't save. 003. Now it's a new image. So now I could kind of blend the area better. You can blend 3D images. It's just it's harder to do than blending stuff on the canvas or stickers. It's easier to do stuff on the canvas as one item instead of a 3D image that's floating above. It's okay. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna copy the left eye, bring that pupil over there, see how that looks. Alright. So I got another 3D image. Yay. And immediately that looks a lot better. I just gotta rotate it to match and all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this into a sticker and edge it. To do that, I gotta expand the canvas. I'll turn it transparent. I'm gonna grab the eraser. And edge it. So like blending items with the brushes, that's easier as a sticker. And edging items is also easier as a sticker. So pretend this was a 3D image. If I was trying to edge it, it looked like that. I'm exaggerating, but like if I wanted a smooth corner, it'd be like something like that, you know. It wouldn't be rounded like this. Again, I'm not too sure what the case is. I just know that if you want rounded edges, you gotta change it to a sticker. So I copied what I did there. It's gonna hover back over his eye, his right eye. Gonna paste. There you go. Trying to get the right position can be a pain. I'm gonna make it a bit opaque, see through. Just a bit. Oh, I think we got a winner. I think that's it. Yeah. Pretty good. Now I just gotta match the rest of his eyeball to that white. Let's try. Oh, it's coming out as murky. Try this. Okay. Copy what I've done. Damn it. I can't copy what I've done. Control Z. And paste. Make sticker. Repeat the process. Okay, we'll try it again. Let's do a different color. So, trying to color match here. Failing. Okay, let's try this. Copy. Paste. Getting closer to something. Okay. Eyedropper again. Copy what I've done, and then backtrack. Paste, make sticker, repeat the process. Okay. Now we just gotta deal with this little border here. I think once we blend that in, I think we're golden. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, what else? So I think that's it for today. So we worked on his eyes, his lips, just by adding more of the skin tone around the lips directly on it, so it looks less like lipstick. Reworked his emblem, got rid of whatever those things were. Honestly, we just could have left it, but I think it looks a lot better now. It's clean. Yeah, I think that's all for today. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. I've been AAC. This is the end of the editing video. I'll see you next week.